And now it is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Christopher Kauffman from Carmel, Indiana. He is graduating today with a major in finance from the Indiana University Kelley School of Business. And a minor in psychology from the College of Arts and Sciences. They'll be here this afternoon. Christopher recently received the Herman B. Wells Senior Recognition Award, which is Indiana University's most prestigious award for a graduating senior. He has served as Vice President of the IU Student Association, and he is a 3-year member of the Board of Aeons, a student group that works closely and advises the President of Indiana University. Mr. Kauffman has held summer internships in Chicago and New York, and he has studied and volunteered in China, United Kingdom, Chile, and Peru. Please welcome then to the stage, Mr. Chris Kauffman.
Thank you, President McRobbie and members of the Board of Trustees. It's an honor to share the stage today with such distinguished members of the university community. My great-grandfather was from Kilkenny, Ireland, so it's particularly special for my family and me to celebrate this day with President Higgins. Thank you for being here. Rewinding, it seems as though we were just graduating from high school and preparing to dive into the abyss that IU at the time seemed to be. It was at this time and throughout the past several years that we were the recipients of advice from family, friends, mentors, and professors. We've internalized this advice and we have lived it. And so we sit today, our turn again to move into territories uncharted. Beyond us, so many are responsible for our seats today. Family, friends, relatives, those who coached, encouraged, and mentored us, those who celebrated our successes but helped us learn from our failures. Their counsel helped us get here, but I wonder, in retrospect, what advice I may have given myself 4 years ago. How can one crystallize several years of studying, of electrifying basketball games, of little 500s, those weekend finite exams, and relationships new and old? Really, what have we gleaned from this experience? For me, 2 key thoughts emerge: discomfort and identity. I have found that there is merit in being uncomfortable. During freshman year, I left a class perplexed by a professor's closing remarks on making the most of our time here at IU. He called on us to get outside of our comfort zones. I wasn't exactly sure how to take this or what that should mean for me. I thought about these remarks several times, and most certainly, I've been uncomfortable on occasion during the past 4 years. The prospect of moving into a dorm with a randomly assigned roommate made me quite uncomfortable, just as truly being on my own for the first time did. Deplaning alone in Beijing for a study abroad program left me literally speechless, and the nail-biting throughout IU sporting events, sometimes in this very hall, were at times too much. So too was joining my fraternity, writing a senior thesis, going on the road with the rock band that I managed, or testifying in front of Senate committees. IU has offered all of us such a broad range of opportunities, and they often proved uncomfortable. But what at the time seemed so unbearable now seems so integral to my life, in the form of lasting friendships with all those here, passions for travel in my field of study, and a closer connection to this university. All of us have been uncomfortable at many points throughout this process, and as a result, none of us is the same. We've challenged each other and ourselves, stretched our perspectives, made many sacrifices, and pursued our passions over the past several years, a journey filled with discomfort. But look at where that discomfort landed us. Look at how we've grown and how the maxims we believed in as we moved into those dorms as freshmen have given way to much grander ideals. As an incoming freshman, I certainly didn't have expectations of being so uncomfortable. But here I am, blown away at what this institution and what those feelings of discomfort have afforded me. As William Shedd once stated, a ship is safe in the harbor, but that's not what ships are for. So when we leave Bloomington, how will we continue to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones, push ourselves to grow? I've also learned that it's important to be yourself, but with the help of others. We've changed so much since we arrived here. Our college experience at IU has been the crucible that formed us into the graduates that we soon will become, complete with pressures from every direction. We've discovered who we are through our course of study, through participation in different activities, and most importantly, by the people with whom we've surrounded ourselves. Undoubtedly, these choices have proved challenging in some way, shape, or form. For me, this took shape in changing my major 6 times, bouncing around between student organizations, reevaluating my life as I watched the sunrise from the Union a few too many times, and changing my career aspirations seemingly every week. While we made choices, investments, and sacrifices to get here, this was never a solo mission, nor will it be beyond today. Those who have been a part of this endeavor with us are deserving of tremendous credit, not only for helping us to succeed, but also for encouraging us to find and confirm ourselves in the process. So when we leave Bloomington, how will we continue to surround ourselves with people that help us be our best? For as long as I've been at IU, one of the most common bits of advice I've received is to make the most of your 4 years here because it will be the best 4 years of your life. Right now, I can definitively say that this has been the best 4 years of my life, and I'm sure that many here today share the same sentiment. However, I'm not as much a fan of this phrase today, nor will I be tomorrow. If there's one thing that I've learned at IU, it's that we can always be students. We can always explore, inquire, and try new things by placing ourselves in situations that challenge us and surrounding ourselves with people who do the same. This education transcends pen, paper, textbook, touching every aspect of our lives. This education does not end right here, right now. As we disperse to the 4 corners of the globe, to different cities and states, it is then important that we ask ourselves how we will continue to be uncomfortable and remain true to ourselves, irrespective of time and place. How we will continue to call upon ourselves to grow and to learn in perpetuity. It's going to be extremely difficult for me to leave this place, but I wouldn't have it any other way. What is implicit in that difficulty are gifts. Those derived from uncomfortable experiences and those of the incredible people whose memory I will take with me wherever I go. I hope that each of you takes your own uncomfortable experiences and memories of amazing people with you to achieve outstanding professional and personal success. Congratulations, class of 2014. We did it.